it's me, Spygamerliam, and today I am doing another room tour slash setup tour. So yeah, before I get into it, this is a work in progress, so it is not finished yet, so it is gonna be messy. But yeah, let's get straight into the setup tour. So we're gonna start off by the door. There is a few holes in the wall, but yeah, I recently got the wall painted. It's not the best, but yeah, I also need to tidy this bit up as well. So this is going to be painted, the door trim, the door's going to be painted. So yeah, down here I've got a weight, don't know how much it weighs, old G27 pedals, or G29 I think, skateboard, some cables, my internet stuff down there with a extension cable, no, extension cord, G25 shifter with a Fanta bottle. And then on this side, this is where it gets a bit messy. I have all my boxes, some shoes up there, if it focuses. Yeah, some shoes up, shoes up there. Got a few boxes over here, like a Ryzen box, a Dark Rock Pro 4 box, Be Quiet power supply, Moza equipment. I have some acoustic panels with Padrick. I have motorbike shoes, remote for my TV, I have some creams, some stuff there, toolbox as well, and I have my TV. It's a 50-inch 4K TV, I think it's 50 or 60 hertz. But yeah, also thank you for the subscribers, guys. Yeah, and then on this side we've got a blue screen slash green screen next to my cockpit. Few stuff on here. My PC was on top of here, but yeah, this is where it's a work in progress. I'm storing all my clothes on here for now as I save up, but I also have a G29 shift over there with some more cables, like my internet cable, HDMI cable, some more stuff like that. I have some more junk speakers, and yeah, I have a ring light over there. And I will tell you the plans with this after. But yeah, we're going to see the actual setup. Look how cool that looks. So, well, first of all, we have a fan here, which is aiming at my bed. I'm changing the mattress and everything on this bed. But, so yeah, we have a fan here. We have a Home Bargains truck. Got it from Home Bargains. 3 motorcycles, there's a Honda, there's a Suzuki and a BMW. So yeah, this is my actual setup. If we actually go down here, let me turn this on. As you can see, there is RGB on this desk. Now, I'm going to move the chair out of the way. There we go, I moved the chair out of the way. Here's a nice chair, it's from Bigzia. Don't know how to say it, don't know. So, this is my setup. I have an L-shaped desk. Before I had a normal wooden one. I got rid of that because I was using my cockpit. But a few days ago, I switched back to this desk. Obviously, as you can see, I love Fanta. Do need to wipe the prints off here. But yeah, it's made out of carbon fiber. I don't know if it's real or it's fake. I have some drawers here. Under here, I have a G27 with a G25 pedals because I don't have the G27 ones. But as you can see over here, I have a Moza R3, but I'm having to use the G27 on my desk at the moment because it's a work in progress. So the PC, this is a new one. Last time you seen the PC, there was a white case on here, but now basically everything in this PC is new. I have a Razer Deathadder Essential mouse. I have some sort of Trust GXT gaming keyboard, which costs like £20. It is dirty, but I'm going to put everything on the screen and in the description of the video. Here I have a Razer Seiren mini microphone, just a standard one, with a Xbox Series X controller. Yeah, I don't have an Xbox Series X. I do have a Xbox 360 right down there. Then I have a Razer, I think it's a BlackShark X. Is it? The box is over there somewhere. But yeah, I have this gaming mouse pad. It says gamer. I also have a Razer Kaio X camera, which is a pretty decent camera. Now, for the monitors, I have two of these monitors. It is a Alienware, it shows it on the screen, I'll read it out. It is a Alienware AW2724DM. It's basically a 1440p 27-inch 180Hz monitor. They're both the same. Now, I bet you're wondering what specs I'm running on my new PC. So if you guys don't know, on my last PC, the one before this, I was running a i5 4460, 16 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 1080. There was alright specs, except the CPU. And I have my channel here again. But yeah, let me just show you the specs real quick. So I am now running an i9 11900K, 32 gigs of RAM. I did have 64 gigs of RAM, but I gave half of it to my little sister for her PC. So she now has 32 and I have 32. And I'm actually running an 8 gig graphics card. But Specky just, yeah, doesn't always show it. But yeah, I'm running a RTX 4060 as my temporary graphics card, as I save it for my proper graphics card. I have a 1TB Samsung 970 EVO Plus. It's a 1TB. That's what my Windows is on. I have a 256 gig Samsung SSD, another one. Then I have a 2TB Samsung 860 EVO. So yeah, 2TB. Pretty cool. And I also have a MSI Mag Z590 Tomahawk Wi-Fi motherboard, which is pretty good as well. I'm running Windows 11 Pro 64-bit. And for the time, so yeah, it is Thursday, 18th of December 2025, and it's 11:16 AM. And this is my background. Pretty cool. It's the same on there as well. So yeah, this has been my setup so far. I do have a bit more junk on here, like an old phone case, old hard drive. I think this is actually a 1TB, 1000 gig. I do also have a 4TB as well somewhere. Now, for the plans that I have, I'm going to sit in this chair. Now, for the plans, basically my plans are, for this setup here, the cockpit, these two monitors here will be going on there, and I'll be buying a third one of these, the same ones, and they will be on this mount here, and I'll be buying a new PC for that. And I'm going to have two 4K monitors. Basically, it's going to be the same monitors as these. I'll show it right here. So I'm going to buy two of those monitors. They're going to be 4K 108Hz, which also has dual mode. So it's 4K 108Hz or 1080p 360Hz, which is pretty cool. And then for this PC, I'm going to upgrade to a all-in-one cooler, a Corsair one. Going to have that on the screen as well, with a RTX 3090. And that should be able to run the 4K monitor in GTA and other games like that. Now, the cockpit is going to be where I play BeamNG, Drive, Euro Truck, games like that. So yeah, it's going to have three of those Alienware monitors on here. And the PC that I'm planning on getting is going to have a Ryzen 9 9950X 3D, 192 gigs of RAM, and a RTX 5090. I know it's overkill, but I just want the most FPS that I could possibly get in BeamNG Drive, as it is a resource intensive game. So yeah, let's move over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also switch over to the setup, so you can see what it looks like, and I'll explain a bit more there. So as you can see, this is what it will look like on the videos. I'm gonna like upgrade the background and stuff like that, make it look a bit more better. I am going to be planning on using the blue screen as well. So yeah, more about the plans. I'm also planning on, I can show you my basket as well. So let's switch over to the basket. So yeah, this is my Amazon basket. I have tabs open. So basically, this will be the same monitor as these two I'm running now. It's the Alienware AW2724DM. And I'm going to buy another one of these. So I have 3 of them and they're going to go on the cockpit right over there. As you can see, this is basically the same as these 2 monitors here. And I'm going to be buying 2 of these ones. This one is the Alienware AW2725QF. It's a dual mode. So it does 4K 180Hz or 1080p 360Hz. It's 27 inches as well. So yeah, I'll plan on buying 2 of these and an RTX 3090, which should pair nicely with those 2 in games like GTA, stuff like that. Now for the headset, I have decided to pick the Biodynamic DT990 Pro Limited Black Edition. So yeah, these should make my audio sound nice and crisp. For the camera, I am planning on buying the Sony ZV-1 4K camera. I think it's 30 FPS. I could be wrong, it could be 60, but I'll have to look into that. And yeah, that would make my camera look very crispy as well. For the microphone, I'm planning on getting the Shure MV7X, which should make my actual audio sound nice and crisp as well. Better than Razer Seiren Mini, but Razer Seiren Mini isn't that bad. The microphone arm to hold the microphone, I'm planning on buying the Rode PSA1 Plus in green because they're releasing coloured versions on the 29th of December 2025. For the audio interface that will be plugging the microphone in, I'm planning on buying the Focusrite Scarlett Solo 3rd generation, red obviously, with 1 XLR port. And I'll be buying a Elgato Stream Deck Mini 6-keyed version so I can do the little clicky business. And now I'm going to be buying a MSI MPG Velop 100R Premium gaming PC case. And that is going to be replacing this NZXT H5 Elite, which everything inside here will be going in this MSI one, and this NZXT one will be going on the cockpit behind me with the 5090 and stuff. But I have to check if the 5090 will fit in there. If it doesn't, I'll have to pull it in this case here. So yeah, that is 2 options for the case there. And I'm planning on buying the Corsair H100 RGB liquid CPU cooler, 240mm, and that will be going in this case here until I swap it out. And that should pair nicely with my i9 11900K. 8-core processor, by the way. Now, for the mouse pad, I am planning on buying the Razer Firefly V2. And if I could get a full version with RGB, I'll get that instead. But for now, I'm looking into this. Now, for the keyboard, I'm planning on buying the Razer Black Widow V4 Pro green switch. So it has mechanical, clicky mechanical switches. And yeah, it does have 2 USB cables. So yeah, I think one is for the RGB and one is for the actual main, like the main board itself. Now for the mouse, I am planning on buying the Razer Basilisk V3. I don't know how to say that. It's a wired gaming mouse. It has 11 programmable buttons. And I'm getting the wired version because I'm not really a fan of wireless versions, because they have a chance of dying on you as you're mid-gaming. So yeah, that is my plan with these gaming stuff, equipment. So yeah, that is my plan with all of this. And yeah, I'll switch back to my phone so I could do the outro. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy the setup tour, smash the like button, turn notifications, and subscribe. Comment down below if you like my plans, my ideas, and if you do, that would be really good. And yeah, hopefully I'll have that within the next year. Well, next year. So yeah, hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in another gaming video. Peace.